Hey guys, here's Michael. This is a follow along, train with me routine of the 3 yoga exercises to counter your kyphosis, your rounded shoulders, your forward head posture. Okay, we start out with the cliffhanger. I will have a timer and I time 4 minutes and you follow along. Let's start the timer. Move over to a wall. And I start with the most accessible version. Put your feet together, spread your knees apart. Make sure that the crown of your head actually touches the wall. It's important for the setup. Okay, and then walk up, 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 up. Hands are a little bit wider on your shoulders. Straight arms. Stretch out, spread your fingers and drop your head and start breathing and relaxing. Drop your head. This is a cliffhanger pose. Okay, some of you will probably have some discomfort in your ankles. This is normal, don't worry. This will go away eventually. You can also practicing sitting on your heels in your day-to-day routines when you're watching TV, when you're on the phone or checking emails. You can sit like this on the floor and this will open up your ankles so you won't feel this discomfort anymore. Also, you probably feel some sort of pressure pain. You can feel pressure pain on your knees. This is also normal and your knees get used to it. This is nothing to worry about. So this is the more accessible version on your knees. And but if you're comfortable here, and once you hit the 3 minutes, 4 minutes comfortably, and you say, okay, I'm ready for more, then I want you to move on your belly. And I also show you this version, and all the others just stay where you are at. Okay, and this version is basically rest the crown of your head on the wall and walk up here. Okay, and this is really where the music is playing, I tell you. You can hear it on my voice. It's more strained now because this is a much harder exercise. And once you decided to lay on your belly, and once you hit 1 minute here, you always stay on your belly. Don't go up on your knees again. Okay, 1.5 minutes to go. Let's establish our breathing pattern. So we want to inhale through our nose, count of 4, and exhale mouth, count of 8. This will stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system and help you to overcome your stretch reflex. The stretch reflex is very strong in this position. This position becomes very, very hard. Even for me, I've been doing this for half a year, 4 minutes every night now, and still, my hands start to shake, my arms start to shake, my hands might slip down the wall, and I just walk my fingers up again and breathe here. 45 seconds more to go, guys. Try not to tense up your lower body, just be relaxed and breathe and stay with me. 4 minutes can be a very long time in this pose, but you can do it. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Drop your head, relax, sink deeper into this position and relax. You're almost there. Okay, this is it. 4 minutes is up. Okay, let's drop down gracefully to the floor and breathe for a second. Great job, guys. All right, let's go to the next position, which is going to be pretzel arms. And I move it away from the wall just a little. And again here, the more accessible version is to use pillows. You know, if you start the timer, time of 4 minutes is running. Okay, get down on your mat, put some pillows under your torso, and then walk your right arm to the left, walk your left arm to the right. Try to get your arms perpendicular to the short side of the mat. Spread your fingers, drop your head, put your chin on your upper arm, and relax here. That's called Pretzel Arms. Make sure not to tense up your lower body, so your buttock region is really relaxed, your legs are relaxed, and your chin rests on your upper arm, and you start breathing. And it's really important that you know, once you use props like pillows, that we use the same pillows every time. You know, once you feel comfortable, you can start removing pillows. Even if you're in this exercise for a minute or two and you realize, oh, I can get a better stretch if I remove a pillow, go ahead, remove a pillow. You know, you can go all the way to the floor if this feels right for you. And relax here. Let's breathe together. Inhale nose. And exhale mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Continue in the same breathing pattern as I demonstrated. Why do we breathe like this? Well, we want to tell our nervous system that we are safe, everything is okay. You don't need to tense up your body. You can be really relaxed and you're safe. And this will allow you to actually overcome some of the tension in your body, and this will access even deeper muscle structures, and you can actually go much deeper in the exercise if you really breathe slowly and deeply, as I just demonstrated. Just 1 more minute to go on this side. Great job, guys. If you feel like this is too much for you, don't worry, especially in the beginning. 4 minutes is probably a long time. You can always go out of these positions, but make sure to use your own stopwatch to see how much time you manage to hold the position, because I want you to actually improve your hold time every day, a few seconds every day, until you head in the direction of 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and eventually 5 minutes each side. Okay, 30 more seconds to go on this side. Focus on your breathing and relax. Don't tense up the lower body. All right, good job. 4 minutes are over. Rest your forehead on your hands and breathe here for a second. And now switch sides. You walk your left arm all the way to the right, your right arm all the way to the left. Start. Okay. And again, start relaxing. Why do we have to hold these static stretches for such a long time? Isn't it unusual to hold it for 4 minutes, 5 minutes? Well, it takes about 1 or 2 minutes to actually convince your nervous system to convince your stretch reflex that you are safe and that you actually can go very deeply into the position. And so it takes 2 minutes, to tell the nervous system everything is fine. And you'll notice, if you do this more often, you will notice that after 1 or 2 minutes, you feel like, I can actually go deeper into a stretch now. It's not because your muscle already got more flexible. It's because your nervous system allows you to go deeper into this position. So 1 or 2 minutes is basically for the releasing of attention of the nervous system, and then we are actually working on the muscle itself. And you can go much deeper into the into the stretch if you hold it for such a long time. It's been there are various studies which actually prove this point, that if you want to increase flexibility, you have to do static stretching, so no movement, static stretching with long hold times, and it helps tremendously to trick your nervous system with the long, deep and deliberate breathing. And the focus is really on the exhale. So, if you imagine someone tells you, your boss comes to you and says, you know what, you did a great job on this project, why don't you take next week off? How do you go? You would go like, oh, great, I love that. And if you really breathe out with a sigh, you can try it out. No one will hear you. You can really sink deeper into this position. So, deep exhale nose, and exhale with a light sigh. Oh. One more minute, and we are finished with the pretzel arms on this side. This exercise is working magic for all the people who carry a heavy handbag, who type on a keyboard all day, and also repetitive motion activity sports like tennis or golf. This is a great exercise to really open up your shoulders. You can actually intensify the stretch with playing around with your upper body just a little bit. If you move to the right or move to the left, you can really feel how this intensifies the stretch. Alright, good job. 4 minutes is up. Relax here for a second. Alright, last but not least, Noodly Pose. Put my mic up here. And you're set up by now. The most accessible version, I stop the timer, 4 minutes. Most accessible version, everyone should be able to do. Lie on your mat. Okay. And stretch your arms like this and relax. I know some of you are not able to put your head down. I was also not able to rest my head on the mat. It always looked like this. It was very uncomfortable. Alright, if this is you, don't worry. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters what it feels like. And if you feel a stretch here, do this for a week and then start using pillows. And for those of you who already have a setup of pillows, grab your pillows, stack up a tower as much as you like, and then Make sure that the top of your shoulder blades are at the edge of the pillow, and then stretch out here and relax and breathe. There are basically 3 rules of thumb for this kind of yoga. First rule is wet noodle. You know, if you think about a wet noodle, it's completely relaxed. There's no tension in your body. Your lower body is relaxed. Your butt is relaxed. Your neck is relaxed, and you breathe. Second principle is very deep and slow and deliberate breathing, as I demonstrated before. And third principle, you meet or beat your whole time. Meaning, if in the noodle pose, for instance, 2 minutes is your maximum hold time, fine, just time it and try to work on it. Try to increase it to 2 minutes and 10 seconds, to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And next week you may hit 2:30, and the week after 3 minutes. And you will eventually work up all the way to 4 minutes on this pose, no problem. For the timing for these exercises, I highly recommend to do these exercises just before you go to bed. There are a couple of reasons for that. First of all, you get so relaxed with the deep and deliberate breathing that you actually will feel sleepy, and it will help you to go really to sleep, you know, if you do it before going to bed. Second reason, I want you to establish a daily routine and incorporate this in your night routine. And I don't care if you've been out partying and drinking wine, you still have to do your exercises. Just do it every day. This is a non-negotiable. You want to improve, you really need to do your exercises. And the third reason is, if you do long hold stretching like this, never ever do any sports for the next couple of hours. So 4 or 5 hours, wait 4 or 5 hours before you do sports again. Because your muscles are just so loose, and your joints, you know, we don't stretch our joints, but they are stressed in these kind of holds, which is good, you know. We need to work on our mobility and stretching muscles and stressing our joints. This is what we are working on. All right. 4 minutes is up. Trying to get out gracefully. Okay, guys. This was it. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time around. Bye-bye.